There's a unique satisfaction in pushing our bodies, isn't there?
Oh, absolutely.
Whether it's, the high after a challenging run or that satisfying ache from a good workout or just life, the everyday demands on our muscles or joints.
hmm We all want that comfort, right? That effective recovery, just to feel good.
Exactly. So today we're doing a deep dive into the doTERRA Deep Blue family of products.
A really interesting line.
Our goal here is to see how these solutions aren't just for temporary relief, but how they can be real companions for an active lifestyle, especially when you get outdoors.
That outdoor element is key.
We've looked at product info, usage tips, even talked with a pro athlete. We'll unpack the unique benefits of each Deep Blue option.
So you can figure out what works best.
Right, tailor your approach for soothing relief, better recovery, and just, feeling better overall.
And what's really revealing, I think, is not just what a product does, but getting those nuances, the differences between them. Understanding that can really lead to those aha moments in managing discomfort and, well, just maximizing your physical comfort day to day. It makes being active way more enjoyable.
Okay, let's unpack that. Like you said, moving your body outdoors. There's something powerful there. What are the real benefits of getting out of the gym, especially now, warmer weather, new seasons?
Well, a change of scenery alone is huge.
It instantly lifts the mood, doesn't it?
Totally. You're breathing fresh air, you've got natural sounds, sunshine maybe.
Yeah, it just feels different, more vibrant somehow. Gives you that extra push.
And it's interesting, fitness expert Tim Hightower really highlights the mental health side of it too.
Oh.
He talks about how time in nature can be very therapeutic. It's exercise for the brain as much as the body.
That makes sense.
Think about just stopping on a hike, maybe on a rock, and not just catching your breath, but really noticing things around you.
Taking it all in.
Yeah, that mindfulness, connecting with nature, it boosts your mental well-being right alongside the physical stuff. You just don't get that staring at a gym wall.
Good point.
Yeah.
And Tim Hightower, he practices what he preaches, right? Loves getting outdoors.
He does. Hiking, walks, even just with family.
Yeah.
Running on a track.
We're just moving his indoor stuff outside, dumbbells in the backyard.
Exactly.
Wow.
Simple shifts like that.
So, okay, all this amazing outdoor activity, it's great, but it does put different demands on the body. And just like we prepare for the activity, we need to think about safety, but also supporting our bodies through it all and afterwards too.
Right. Which raises that important question. What practical steps can you actually take for safety and comfort outdoors?
Good question.
First off, dress appropriately, proper clothes, proper shoes for the terrain, the weather.
Especially keeping warm if it's cool out.
Crucial. Keeps muscles from getting too stiff. Second, be aware of your surroundings.
Put the headphones away sometimes.
Maybe turn the volume down at least. On trails, roadsides, you need to pay attention. Avoid accidents.
Makes sense. And protective gear if needed for the sport.
Definitely. And don't forget, hydration and snacks, especially for longer activities. You need fuel and water.
Non-negotiable, really. Prevents dehydration, fatigue, crashing.
Exactly. Plan ahead.
So that careful prep leads us nicely into the solutions. For people who know doTERRA, they know the focus on quality essential oils.
CPTG certified, pure tested grade.
Right. And the Deep Blue family is kind of a cornerstone for active people. Just quickly, that name, doTERRA, it's Latin, means gift of the earth.
A fitting name. Their whole mission is about improving lives with pure oils and sustainable sourcing.
And Deep Blue, at its heart, is this soothing blend, right? Specific essential oils working together.
Yes, it's designed to comfort and cool muscles when you massage it in. It's very popular with massage therapists, sports practitioners, for good reason. It works.
So we have this core blend, but this is where it gets really interesting, exploring the different forms of Deep Blue.
Because they're not all the same.
Exactly. Understanding what makes each one unique helps you tailor the relief, whether you're at home, gym, on a trail, wherever.
Okay, so let's start with the foundation. The Deep Blue Soothing Blend. The essential oil itself, the pure blend.
This is your concentrated power, really designed for intense, targeted soothing. The magic is in the mix of 8 specific oils.
8. Wow.
Yeah, you've got Wintergreen and Peppermint. They give you that immediate cooling, invigorating feeling everyone recognizes.
That classic Deep Blue scent.
Right. Then there's Helichrysum, the Italicum species, and Blue Tansy. They're in there for more sustained soothing, supporting deeper comfort.
Okay, so cooling up front, soothing deeper down.
Precisely. And then Camphor bark, Ylang Ylang, blue chamomile, that's German chamomile, and osmanthus. Osmanthus is quite rare, pricey, great for calming irritated skin. It's that whole synergy that makes it so effective.
That's quite a lineup. So if I'm choosing,
Right.
what's the difference in feel or effect between using this oil blend versus, say, the rub? Excellent question. Gets right to the point. The soothing blend, the oil, is super concentrated.
Okay.
You'd usually dilute it with a carrier oil like fractionated coconut oil. This helps it penetrate deeply for really targeted application.
Like specific spots.
Exactly. Feet, knees before or after a run, hands after gardening, lower back after lifting something heavy, even fingers, wrists, neck from computer work.
Targeted relief.
Right. It's even used in the aroma touch technique. But, and this is critical, you absolutely cannot take this blend internally.
Got it. External use only, dilute for application, so that's the concentrated powerhouse. But then there's the deep blue rub. Lots of people know this one.
A longtime favorite for sure.
Yeah.
The rub is a rich cream. It takes that core essential oil blend.
All 8 oils.
All 8, yes.
Yeah.
Plus, eucalyptus gives it a nice extra touch, maybe helps open things up a bit, and moisturizing ingredients.
So it's creamy, not oily.
Right. It gives you that comforting, cooling, and warming sensation. But it also moisturizes, leaves skin soft, not greasy. That's why massage therapists often prefer it for covering larger areas.
Makes sense. Easier to spread.
Exactly. Super versatile uses too. Legs, shoulders, back, joints before and after exercise. Hands and feet after a long day. Lower back again, even for growing kids' legs sometimes before bed.
Right.
Or desk workers' necks and shoulders.
Convenient, too. Comes in samples in that big pump bottle.
Yeah, the 32-ounce pump is great if you use it a lot.
Okay, so oil for targeted intensity, rub for broader comfort and moisture. What about the deep blue stick? That's newer, right?
Relatively new, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's all about convenience.
Mess-free application. That sounds appealing.
That's the key benefit. No hand washing needed. It's technically a topical analgesic. Meaning it works on the skin to relieve pain temporarily. Its active ingredient is 10% menthol. So it gives you temporary relief for minor muscle and joint aches and pains. Think simple backache, arthritis, sprains, strains, bruises, that kind of thing.
So it has the menthol plus the deep blue blend.
Exactly. It's infused with the deep blue soothing blend and copaiba essential oil, which is another fantastic oil for soothing support.
Copaiba, right.
And the base is nice too, moisturizing stuff like coconut oil, sunflower seed wax, sweet almond oil. So it glides on easy, leaves skin soft, not greasy.
And it's a natural formula.
Yeah, free from silicones, phenoxyethanol, PEGs, acrylates. Plus the packaging uses post-consumer recycled materials, which is a nice touch.
And using it is literally just swipe and go.
Pretty much. Remove lid, massage it on, replace lid. Done. Perfect for the jet bag, hiking pack, bedside table, your desk. Super easy.
So quick question, can you layer these, like use the oil first and then the rub or stick on top?
Absolutely. For a more intensive treatment, layering the rub or the stick over the diluted soothing blend is a great option. It really amps up the effect.
Okay, good to know. Now, there's one more piece. The deep blue polyphenol complex. This is different, right? Internal.
Completely different purpose, yes. This one is for internal use precisely because the oil blend isn't.
Right, you keep emphasizing that.
It's important. This complex is packed with polyphenol's powerful plant compounds. They're known for supporting the body's natural response to inflammation, keeping things balanced.
So it works from the inside out.
Exactly. Its function is to support muscle and joint comfort, joint function, and help soothe those occasional aches and discomforts internally. A different approach altogether.
So when you put it all together, the oils, the rub, the stick, the internal complex, it brings us back to that holistic idea, right?
Yeah.
Supporting the body throughout the whole process, like Tim Hightower's routine.
His routine is a perfect example of integrating this stuff. It's not just about slapping something on afterwards.
What does he do?
Well, before a workout, he actually uses peppermint oil.
For energy.
Yeah, for energizing, waking up the body. Then his morning nutrition is really strategic. He focuses on fueling properly, things like turmeric, copaiba, probiotics, enzymes, often in soft gels. He knows internal support matters.
Shielding for performance and recovery.
Right. Then after the workout, that's when the external deep blue comes in. And maybe more turmeric and copaiba internally, depending on how hard he went.
Tailoring it to the workout intensity.
Exactly. And then, importantly, nighttime recovery. He does simple things, elevates his feet, maybe a hot bath with Serenity Blend and some deep blue added. Just resetting the body for the next day.
That nighttime part is so often missed.
It really is crucial for full recovery.
So that's the big takeaway then, isn't it? It's not just about the workout moment, but preparing beforehand and actively supporting recovery afterwards. It's a whole cycle.
A continuum, yeah.
Yeah.
Thinking about the entire process.
Okay, so just to recap, we've touched on the fantastic benefits of getting active outdoors, talked some practical safety tips.
Stay aware, stay hydrated.
Definitely. And we dove deep into the doTERRA Deep Blue family, the concentrated soothing blend oil, the comforting rub, the super convenient stick, and the internal polyphenol complex.
Each offering tailored solutions for muscle and joint comfort and just overall well-being.
Helping you find what fits your needs.
So here's something to think about. How could integrating these different approaches, where you exercise, how you support your body internally and externally, unlock a new level of physical freedom? Maybe more everyday comfort than you thought possible.
Yeah, that's a great question.
How might you add just one new thing to your routine this week? Maybe it's the simple convenience of the Deep Blue stick for quick relief, or perhaps being more intentional about that post-workout recovery, nutritionally or topically. What small change could make a difference?
Lots to think about. We really encourage you to explore these options, experiment a little, and find what truly supports you on your journey to a healthier, more active, and definitely more comfortable lifestyle.